Under the burning desert sun the squad marched across endless sand, each step heavy, each breath thick with heat and dust. Private Island Rhodes walked quietly among them, a shadow in uniform, silent as wind over stone, eyes lowered, rifle held firm like a lifeline. She carried a stillness that made her almost invisible. Others talked, joked, complained, but not her. She barely spoke since training, and many wondered why she was even here, yet no one had seen how deep her resolve ran, how sharp her mind was, how steady her hands could be in danger. Hours passed, sand dunes seeming identical, sky shimmering, waves of heat dancing like ghosts above the horizon. Lieutenant Hale stopped, lifted his hand, and everyone froze, scanning the distant rocky valley where danger always hid like a silent predator. Reports spoke of enemy scouts infiltrating these routes, nothing heavy, just recon. They believed it was routine. A faint metallic click snapped the moment. Sergeant Donovan stiffened, boot pressed on a buried trap, wires hidden in sand. His face drained, fear rising raw and real. A tense silence held the world still until a soft voice cut through. "Do not move, sir." Island knelt beside him, calm gaze focused, hands steady like surgeons under fire. No one had seen this side of her, controlled, skilled, and trained to diffuse death. Minutes crawled, hearts pounded, the desert held its breath until she lifted Donovan's boot and disabled the mine, safe and silent. The squad exhaled, stunned. "Good work, Rhodes," Donovan murmured, shock mixing with respect. A new awareness settled around her like armor, not loud but real. They moved forward, more cautious, but later Hale froze again, raising binoculars toward ruined stone walls ahead. Enemy movement, heavy weapons, guards scanning. The plan was observation, withdrawal, no fight unless necessary. But fate does not obey plans in war. A roar exploded from the left, sand erupted, rock shattered, and RPG slammed into the dune behind them. The squad hit the ground, bullets slicing air, kicking sand like angry sparks. Ambush. Radio crackled, static jammed, their signal, enemies closing in from ridge. Pinned, cut off, outnumbered. Island watched, angles tracking threats like she studied battlefield geometry, not panic, only precision. "We cannot hold like this," she whispered low but firm. "Enemy has a jammer northeast ridge behind rock cluster, I can reach it unseen." Suicide, some thought, but not in her eyes. Hale hesitated, then nodded. "Rhodes, go, bring us our lifeline." She moved like wind, low, fast, sliding behind dunes, sand scraping her palms, dust burning her lungs, bullets passing inches from life. She reached the ridge, spotted two guards, one distracted, one scanning. She struck fast, silent like a desert cat, blade flash, grip, strike, control, breath smooth, focus razor sharp. She smashed the jammer, radio cleared, signal restored, static turning to hope. But new enemy troops appeared, doubling force, rushing the squad. Gunfire roared from behind them, sudden, accurate, deadly. It was her. Island flanked them, unleashing precise, controlled fire like she had trained. For a moment the world forgot to see her. Enemies felt chaos, flipped, the trapped squad found breath again. Hale roared orders, soldiers surged, hope reborn in sand and smoke. Minutes burned their strength, but they pushed until silence swallowed gunfire. Bodies lay motionless, dunes scarred, smoke drifting into hot sky. Island stood, rifle hot, sweat rolling, sand stuck to skin, breath deep but steady. The quiet recruit had just saved every life in that valley. Hale approached, awe replacing command, voice softer. "Where did you learn that, Rhodes?" Her eyes calm, her voice soft like before. "I have trained my whole life for when silence must rise. You could have told us. No one listens to quiet." Evac helicopter thundered above, sand storm under spinning blades, squad lifted, battered. "But alive." Carter laughed, breath shaky. "Never ignoring the quiet one again." Donovan nodded, respect deep. "You saved us all, Rhodes." Hale placed a hand on her shoulder. "You are not just a recruit, you are the reason we return today. From now on everyone listens." Inside the helicopter silence rested, not from ignorance but honor. Island stared at the desert shrinking below, remembering when she used to be overlooked, unseen, unheard. Now she was more than a shadow, she was proof that strength does not always shout. Sometimes it whispers then strikes like lightning. She whispered to herself as horizon opened. This is just the beginning. The legend of the quiet soldier had been born in burning sand without loud speeches, without praise, without noise. Island Roads, the silent force who carried courage deeper than sound. Legends do not need to speak loudly. Their actions echo across battlefields louder than any voice. And her echo had only just begun.